Okay. I think the stream is up. I think we're running. Oh, what's up? People coming in. Okay. Pretty sure everything is good. Okay. What's up, Pytro Dash, Chance? Got some people in here. So, I made a few changes since my last stream. I made a few buffs, like one nerf. So I kind of want to go over those before I get back into playing this. So, I slightly buffed the last wave again because it just felt too consistent, I guess. I don't know. I could always change that though, but that is what it is. So the ending is pretty much the same. What else did I change? So most of the changes I made some buffs. I buffed this wave, or yeah, this is a wave. So I buffed this. I made this gap tighter. That's pretty much all I did. Actually, wait. I also moved this block. I moved this block down so that this gap is a little bit tighter, and then I moved it forward and made this saw bigger. Because this click, like, it just felt kind of late, so I kind of moved it. And then that's all I changed in this wave. And then, other than that, I buffed this gap right here. So this is a little bit harder. And then this gap as well. It's me. Why did you I don't know who you are. Yeah, I have no idea who you are. Maybe I went Hollywood on you. I just don't know who you are though. But yeah, so pretty much I just kind of buffed the waves here. And then other than that, this wave is the same. I didn't change anything here. But I did buff something else. Where was it? I think I buffed the robot slightly. Not a lot. Like, just barely. Okay, you need to chill. And then... do you have multiple accounts? W Strat. But yeah, so I pretty much just buffed those waves, and then oh yeah, the other thing I buffed was the ship right at the drop. So I finally went and I grouped these objects so that I can move this easily, and then I buffed the ship a little bit, and then I moved this upwards because it was kind of weird. That's pretty much all I changed, other than making the beginning slightly easier. I moved this down just a little bit. It's really not that noticeable though. And that's pretty much all I changed over the course of the past like 24-ish hours. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, so this pretty much just makes these waves harder more than anything. Where are they? I'm still trying to get through these star pauses. But yeah, it pretty much, it changes like this part the most. I might have made this part too hard low-key. I don't know. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of not English. Just like a reminder, this is an English-only stream. Like, I don't know what you're saying if you're speaking another language. So, just chill with that. I don't know. I don't really like being like heavy on moderation. I feel like that's not too fun, so, but just like chill with it. What's up, MB Sades? So now it's gonna be a little bit harder to like make immediate progress because I kind of buffed this part. So I guess my progress is kind of outdated now, but it's like more or less the same, honestly. Honestly, that wave is a little bit weird, but I don't know how I'd change that. Because what makes it so weird, specifically to this wave right here, is that the hitboxes are just like angled. So it uses it doesn't use the straight hitbox. And that always just feels a little bit weird with wave, but I don't know how I would change that, honestly. Like, I could just make these spikes have a straight hitbox, and that'd probably make it feel a little more natural. But I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think I want to see what that'll be like. So I'm just gonna change the big spikes. These are probably the only ones that matter. Actually, wait, I can't hide them yet. I need to put the hitboxes over them. That's like about the same. I wish I had like smaller increments I could move this by without just doing this. Okay, that's like the same hitbox. And I'm gonna hide that and disable the actual hitbox. Okay, and then just do the same thing here. These hitboxes are a little smaller, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Okay. Like, I think this is just gonna make it feel more natural when you're playing it, because I think most people are just used to the regular hitboxes. I don't know. If this is bad, I can just change it back. Okay, and then there we go. That should make it a bit better, I would hope. I think like here. Yeah. Maybe it's placebo, but it felt better. It did feel like... Okay, I just like deleted my start pause. It did feel better though. Oh, no, it's definitely better. I don't know what it is. It's just, it works better. Okay, I'm just gonna hide you from channel. You're doing too much. Like, I'm not really gonna be tolerant. I'm not gonna ban you, or I'm not gonna like time you out and then keep playing this game. If you want to just like be immature, I can just ban you. Oh, what's up, Zahil? Bro, I feel like I never see you. What's going on, man? How's life been treating you? What's my hardest? Benson by Spookkd. My own level. I'm not even gonna show you the level, I'm gatekeeping it. You're on break right now. Ooh, nice. Dude, I could go for another break right now. It's still like rebounding from Christmas break because that was barely even a month ago, but like, I'm always down for another break. Never getting 50 viewers ever again. Damn, why are we so negative today? Let's chill. I don't really care. I'm not streaming for like the sake of just getting a bunch of viewers. I'm just streaming because I want to stream. I hit some algorithm jackpot. No, it was orchestrated kind of, because the whole reason I think I had so many viewers was because, I mean, first off, it's like the first stream of a verification, and also I got like a community post from the level creator, and they have like pretty good like popularity, I guess. I didn't ask them to do that, by the way. That was just, they were just doing that out of kindness. That was really nice of them. You want to make GP in your level that looks like this level? That'd probably be pretty hard to do. This level is like very unorthodox gameplay compared to a lot of like top levels I've played. Like, it kind of plays like an old Impossible level, sorta, but I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's my first extreme. Accu. Bro, I love Accu. It's like one of my favorite extremes I've beaten. Okay, I kind of just want to I want to work my way back, because I feel like I'm not that good at the beginning anymore. This part's hard to do consistent. I mean, not really, I just kind of suck right now, but I don't know what it is, but like, for some reason doing the double spike jumps after these dash orbs just makes it like slightly harder. I have the same issue with the ending too, where like, there's all those cube timings where you have to jump after hitting the dash orb and releasing, and for some reason, like, the whole prospect of having the dash orb there just makes the jump harder for me. It's like I have less, I guess, visual alignment to prepare myself, because with the dash orb, you're not, like, ready to jump. You have to fall first and all that. I didn't make the robot that much harder. I should not be dying here this much. How hard is the 58 cube portal straight fly? It's actually really easy. It's like the most consistent thing. Cause like, it's very consistent because you can just like fall into it. Like if you just hold up before reaching the blue orb, you can fall into it and it's like almost always consistent. Was your darkest secret? I'll never tell. I just can't do this consistent right now. Okay, that was a skill issue. Oh yeah, I think I said yesterday I was gonna try to like come up with some just short-term goals for this level, for like maybe runs I want to do. I still don't really know like what I would want to do goal-wise, but I think like a pretty good goal that might be pretty hard to do would be doing the start of the drop to like this part at like 58, wherever it is. Just because that's like a pretty large portion of the difficulty, I think. I might need to like lock in on this fifth. This part is actually hard. I had to nerf this like when I first received it because these spikes were like really jutting out. And I mean, it's still really hard, honestly. Something about aligning it is just tough to do. Swag route, I know. That's one of my favorite things about this level. This wave is like, it's just like an intentional swag route. And I made it so like, if you do take the regular route, like it's still possible. It doesn't mess anything up, but it is like significantly harder. Or I guess it's not that much harder, it's just a lot less consistent. Because you have to do like a, there's like an alternating part and there's just like gravity change in the middle of it, which makes it feel pretty random. Okay, I might just suck at straight fly, which is a little bit ironic, if you know anything about me. I'm gonna gatekeep the lore. If you know, you know, though. Maybe I should change the mini spikes too. The thing is, this one's like... Oh, actually, I guess not. I thought it was a lot more crooked than... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, let's just like... I want to like match the hitbox low-key, so like do that. It's like a pretty good match. So then I just hide that. All this is doing is just making it so the hitboxes are like straight. So it makes it a little bit less weird, I guess. Because a lot of people have problems with hitboxes that are crooked. Okay. I don't think I'll need to change any other ones. Am I liking Amalgam Vortex V3? Good question. I mean, you kind of nailed it. That's like half the levels that I see in this. I felt like I was crazy. No one else was mentioning that this part is like just straight up Amalgam. Maybe Amalgam was just too niche. That click gets me now and then. What's up, extra 8 nuggies? W name. Dude, I love how many like GD pros just have like the most random names. Like, I'm so curious, what is the lore behind that name? Okay, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Okay, wait. Hold up, let's lock in. It came to you in a vision? Okay. Dude, my name did not come to me in a vision. It was like a slow evolution. The full lore on my name is that, like, it low-key started, it was just a completely different username, and then, like, pretty much I got all of my usernames from Roblox, because I used to be really big on Roblox, and, like, I think one Halloween, I wanted to do a name change, and this is before Roblox had, like, the display name stuff, so you had to, like, pay Robux to change your username and everything, so I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I changed my name for Halloween. So I changed it to like Spookkd or something like that, and then I realized, oh wait, I'd have to pay to get rid of this, so I just kind of stuck with that. So then my name was just some variant of Spooked with like some other stuff in it, and then when I made my Steam account, I like just changed it to Spooked. It was gonna be Spooked with like ED at the end, but obviously that was taken because I'm not that OG on Steam. So yeah, I just kind of stuck with that. I stuck with this wave. You think Zoink is a fanboy? W theories? Your username technically comes from Roblox. I feel like a lot of people's do, honestly. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people nowadays, their first game is probably like Roblox. Like some of the first games that they play. Either that or like a random game on some console. Dude, if I'm not dying to, like, the 2 clicks by the saw in that part, it's honestly a little bit rough. That's an epic troll. Okay. Bro, I just gotta, like, lock in from this part. This is, like, my goal right now. I just want to do a good run from here. Okay, am I, like, having a stroke? What is this even saying? The fact of a first victor of Nullscape's verifier, a Brazilian level. Address me. Dude, what is up, Stook? I should just start, like, intentionally, like, coming up with new ways to pronounce your name. Stooch. It's like Gucci. Stucci. I mean, there's no I, though, but you can keep the CH. What? Okay, I didn't even know that was... Wait, hang on. I gotta fix that. I've never even seen that. How did I just die there, bro? What? Okay, wait. That was here. I didn't know that was, like, a thing that I could do. I'm just gonna... Okay, wait. Grab everything. Yeah, just go there. Anyway, we're just gonna ignore that. Guys, the level has no bugs at all. To be fair, I think I probably caused that one by nerfing the clicks, so it's like you could land there versus you probably couldn't on the original version. Okay, I'm actually getting fried by this blue orb. It's low-key like a problem child right now. Okay, I was like just really high. Okay. Okay, when I don't suck at alternating, I feel like I'm kind of locked in this part. I have a cat? Yes. I've got a few cats. Oh, I sold. That was a good run. If I got past this wave, that would have been like a really good run. I got past most of the choke points of that wave too. Unfortunate. Okay. I just low-key, like, sold everything in the world for that. There's no way I died there, bro. What? It's like... That's actually just like a... I haven't even changed that gap. That's like the world's easiest gap. Oh, is my stream messing up right now? Is my stream okay right now? I can't... It's like... The encoder is saying that there's no data. It's probably not a good thing. There's probably a little bit of lag. Oh, okay. I feel like if I could just like actually lock in, I could just do this run like right now. It's all good. Okay. I don't. It's telling me that there's like stuff messed up on my end. So if it's actually fine, then that's fine. It's chill. I'm not surprised. This part is... This is like the choke point for me. No more black doors on the UFO. Yeah, the creator did not want them. Unfortunate. Dude, you guys are sleeping on that though. I swear, that gameplay is like good. I'll stand on this hill. I'll die on this hill. Dude, I swear it's like, on my end, it's telling me that like my stream is like gonna explode, bro. It's like, I'm getting like Five Nights at Freddy's 3 office errors right now on my stream encoder. It's like, it's a little bit concerning. Okay, well if the stream just like randomly ends, well you know what happened. My computer just like probably blew up if that happens. What's up, Coco? Oh, okay, that was a sell, bro. Wait. Okay, no, I'm not gonna say anything. If I say anything, I'm gonna jinx it. Where do I think this will place? The goal is to get it to like top 40-ish. So that's where I hope it places. Okay, wait. I want to just do this part for a sec. Okay, that's pretty much doing it. Pin something saying it's probably top 40. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Alright. That is pinned. Alright, let me just do this one more time. This is actually like getting surprisingly consistent though. Except for when it's not. Oh wait, actually, hang on. I need to talk about this. This is like my proudest moment as a verifier slash playtester. My best change I've made in this level, putting a D block here and then moving this ramp up slightly. Because then it's not like a blind click. You can just click and it always works. That's my best change I've made by far. I'm so proud of that. Dude, honestly, sometimes, like, the thing that makes this wave hard is that it can be a little bit difficult switching from, like, putting my brain in alternating mode to, like, just regular wave click mode. Okay, and then I just, like, my brain just turns off as soon as I reach that part, I guess. No, I died at the wave. What the flip? How did I feel when I beat nullscapes? Honestly, it was mostly just like, it just didn't feel real. Like, it felt super surreal. It wasn't really processing that I even beat it. Because for such a long time, I couldn't even, like, make progress that I kind of entered a mind zone where, like, I couldn't even begin to fathom making progress. Because it had been so long. I should have 2.1% mod. Well, small issue. This silly little mod called Geo doesn't exist right now. Unless it does and I'm wrong. No, I don't think it does. I want to get, like, all of my quality of life mods back as soon as Geo is out, though. Yeah, I kind of have to play on the newer version because this is a verification, so I'm kind of assuming I need to use the vanilla CBF for it to count. If I want to use CBF, that is. Has RobTop rated any levels that use Sizzy's CBF? Or no? Actually, wave trials? Oh, okay. Well then, I guess I'm just too lazy to downgrade my version, even if it is allowed. I mean, that's good, though, that he isn't just saying, nope, you have to use my CBF. Because it is, like, admittedly less polished. I can't really speak about the difference in, like, how it feels to play, though, because I didn't really use CBF all that much. I think the reason why should be pretty obvious, but, you know, I was kind of busy playing a level that didn't let me use CBF, so I had it off for, like, most of the time it existed. Because I think for like early 2.2, or at least when it was first, or no, it might have been a little bit before it came around, but even still, I wasn't really using it initially because I think I might have still been doing Slaughterhouse on 2.1. And then I did switch to it when it did come out, because it's like, everyone was using it. I don't know. I probably had like a good 6 months with it, maybe. I think the only notable thing I did with it was like Kiyuki. Oh, darn. I'm getting really close. I just keep dying at the end of this wave. It's always funny when you're like doing good at a part from a longer run continuously, or like consistently, I guess, and then you go to practice it and you're just like worse for some reason. That's how it was with Slaughterhouse, specifically Dr. Keeper's part from like 75 to 90. Whenever you like, or at least for me, whenever I went to practice that part specifically, it was like 10 times harder from the start of it for some reason. It's like, bro, I swear like 75 to 100 on Slaughterhouse, just because playing from 75 is so difficult for some reason, is like harder than just doing 68 to 100 or something like that. Or 60 to 100, I mean. For some reason, just having that buffer before Cuber makes it like way easier. Or why are we just like spamming keywords? You say E as in like Markiplier E? That's like... If so, that's some like OG brain rot. I can't even be mad at that. That's just like... That's just a trip down memory lane, honestly. What keyboard do I have? Wuting 80HE. I don't understand how people can play with like a 60% keyboard. Because like, you just don't have an arrow key. What, do you just use like period or something like that? Or do they use like one of the special keys that's like long, like control or something like that? Favorite mark for moments, you're so Portuguese, bro. I love that clip. I gotta remember, dude. I gotta like reminisce. I haven't watched any Markiplier in so long. I know, like, I'm sure I have a good clip I can just think of if I think really hard. I just, like, I'm blanking on every Markiplier clip right now, though, I swear. I will say, though, my favorite, like, Markiplier series is 100% his, like, Power Wash Simulator playthrough, bro. I remember, because, like, when he was playing that, I was in, like, such a sleep-deprived period of my life. Because for some reason, I would, like, just go to school with, like, 3 hours of sleep. And then I would just come home, like, completely dead. So, like, coming home, just completely exhausted from school to like the most chill Markiplier videos ever was just like the best thing ever. I definitely fell asleep to at least like 3 of his videos in that playlist. There's a new YouTuber that drawn called 3FS. I'll have to check it out. Honestly, I think like my just all-time like favorite content on the internet right now is just like Germa. I don't know what it is, but it's just like so entertaining. Hold up, I gotta like lock in on this part, bro. This part isn't even hard, it's just like I suck at it. Okay, that was way too early. Horror Let's Plays are the best for you? That's valid, honestly. There's a lot of good, like, horror gameplay YouTubers nowadays, I feel like. And there's also, like, subgenres of them, too. Because, like, there's the funny horror games, and there's, like, obviously the really scary ones. But I feel like every one of them has, like, a different playstyle, too. So it's, like, there's a lot to be done there. Like, there's that one guy that just, like, has the recurring bit where he just, like, immediately leaves the game in, like, a millisecond whenever anything happens. That one's really funny to me. This proves once again to be dog shit gameplay carried. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hard to beat those allegations because I feel like the last, like, 3 levels I've played have been, like, the most awful things ever. This level's not that bad, though. It looks a lot worse than it is. Except for this wave. This wave is bad. This wave is like my eternal op. For some reason I just suck at it. Spectre wasn't bad. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I do not, okay. Maybe it's not Spectre's fault, but I do not like Spectre. It's not fun to me. It's just, it's such a drag. And the reason is just because every single XL level is a drag. There's like 0 exceptions to that. I've never played an XL level and I'm like, wow, this is fun. It's never happened. Maybe I just have like L attention span or something, but it's just, it feels so repetitive compared to just a regular level. Regular length level, I mean. I was able to do it from there, now I just gotta do it from the start of the drop. Q key is really good. Generally, yes, but I had a really bad time with it. I did. I wasn't even like that I guess I was kind of unlucky, but it wasn't like I wasn't dying that far. I just kept getting like really stupid deaths. And I don't know, it was just like really not that fun for me. I think I was like trying way too hard to just get it over with, which definitely ruined my enjoyment a bit, but it just wasn't fun. And also learning it is like the hardest thing ever. That level is like, it's honestly like probably more learning than most memory levels. Maybe that's just me though. And honestly, I would take most of my opinions with a large grain of salt, because I tend to lean my like quality opinions mostly just on how like my experience with the level. So like, I guess an example that I think a lot of people really don't like Kaweya, but I had a really good time with it. Just because I was like vibing with it the whole time. Okay, I feel like my brain's gonna just like start rotting if I keep playing from this star pause. What's my least favorite Extreme Demon completion? Of the ones I've actually completed, probably Cognition. It's just like, it's a level I beat because I thought it would sound cool. Or, I used to think it was cool, because like, I don't know, it was like top 7 when I got into the game or something, so. That's kind of the only reason I played it, and then it's just like the worst gameplay ever. I always click way too late on that click. It's just a little bit buns, I'm not gonna lie. It's a crash out click. Like, I forgot how much I nerfed this, so I could honestly click pretty early and still be fine. Oh yeah, a level I really hated at the time, but retrospectively was honestly pretty good, was definitely like the golden for me. Because like, I don't know, it's not a bad level at all. I just had such a bad time, because for like actually no reason at all, I just lost all of my consistency in the middle of like beating it. Like, I genuinely had like progress in the 80s, and then I lost all my consistency, and I had to relearn like every wave and everything. It was terrible. It was the weirdest experience ever. That hasn't happened to me since. It was so random. What top 40 has the hardest 4 clicks at the beginning? It's not that bad. I nerfed the beginning yesterday. I just cannot do this. Oh, this wave? No, this wave is fine. It's click consistency. You could have like 60 FPS frame perfects for all those clicks and it would still be fine, just because it's click consistency. Click consistency is like 10,000 times easier than any other gameplay. That's the reason like denouement is so easy. It's just click consistency. At least once you're in it. I mean, obviously there gets to be a point where it's still difficult with click consistency, but it's nowhere near there. I still died though, because I do suck. Honestly, like, these clicks after the waves are harder for me, the double spikes. Okay, I always die here. Low key. Not even low key, high key. What's the hardest part? It's a good question. I gotta think. Probably, okay, like, the most, the single part that is the most difficult, just, like, per capita difficulty, is, like, probably this part. Just because I buffed it a bunch. Mainly just these two last clicks. This is like the most chokeable part, I guess. I guess the part that's like in total the hardest though, I don't know. Probably either like this wave section, just because it's pretty lengthy compared to like any other individual part. Or like, I don't know. Honestly, it's like pretty close for a lot of parts. Maybe the last wave, just because I'm imagining if you get here from 0, it's going to be quite a bit harder. So like, it's probably not, this isn't that bad right now. But if you get there from 0, it's probably harder. So that might be one of the hardest parts, honestly. We'll just have to wait and see, low key. Okay. I can't even like get anywhere, bro. I want to get back to 33 so I can at least like do that on stream for once. I literally did that this morning for a second time and I was like, okay, well, I just like can't do it on stream, I guess. How do I always click that like too small, bro? I might be sewing. Oh, that is a corny ass PFP, bro. Like, what's the point in LGBT hate, bro? What? It's not like some terrorist organization. There's literally no point in having beef with it. That's some middle school shit, low-key. Okay, there we go. That's the run I wanted to do. Yeah, as I was saying, this part is pretty chokeable, so I'm not really surprised I died there. That's actually a pretty good run. Okay, so that's like, that was the like primary goal run-wise today. So I low-key might just like spend a bit just grinding from 0. Because I do want to just like get a new best that's more representative of where I am right now. crazy in chat right now. It's not that deep, guys. If they're rage baiting, I think it's best to just ignore it. If it was made in 2024, that's like, that's literally like when it was made. I don't, what are we talking about? The only part of this level that's actually like similar to Grief is just the ending. This wave. Okay, I'm trash. Yep, I have to throw in the towel. There's no way. I wasn't even like close to making that. That was bad. I can't tell if I just like don't have enough practice with the beginning or if it's actually just really inconsistent. Will I beat Subsuming Vortex? Probably not. It doesn't look fun. I usually just go for levels that I find at least slightly fun. Like Tidal Wave seems kind of fun. What else? I don't know. But like, there's a bunch of top levels that are fun. You just gotta like play them. Actually, Wave Trials actually seems kind of fun. I have no idea where that's going to place, though. Was Nullscapes fun? Okay, good point. But, in my defense, no, it was not fun, but it was fun at first. It was fun at first, because the way that level goes is that, at least in my opinion, like... So, the second half of the level, the drop until the end of the level, basically. It's more fun than the pre-drop, by, like, a landslide. It's also considerably easier, like... I would say the pre-drop of Nullscapes is like 66% of the difficulty, whereas the drop is like the other 33%. So I was like kind of under a false impression for most of when I started getting into Nullscapes that it was going to be pretty fun. And honestly, like, even when I was playing the pre-drop, it was still going pretty smoothly. Also, I think like one of the major contributing factors to what made me hate the level so much was less the level's fault and more just like a series of unfortunate circumstances regarding me. Cause like the main thing that made it just really bad for me was that basically I had to relearn the whole level because I had some hand issues with my middle finger because I used to play on my middle finger, and it would cause my whole hand to literally lock up, so I had to stop. And obviously switching what finger you play on isn't as easy done as said, so I pretty much had to relearn the whole level and then regain all of my progress from scratch when I already had 82% on the level. It was really rough. How and when did I get this verification? It was through a friend. My friend Fogmellow, he's a goat. He kind of just like messaged me like, yo, do you want to verify something? I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, that's cool. And then I started talking to Geo, sorry, not Geo, Geo. Whoa, what am I saying? Not Geode, Geo. I started talking to Geo about it. And from there I got the verification. Because it still didn't have a verifier button. And that was like, I think literally the day that RobTop updated the game was when this happened. So it was like the frame I got the verification, Geode is just gone. And then I said I was just going to wait until Geode got updated, but it was taking too long. So I just started streaming it yesterday. Isn't verifying something high-key epic? Yeah. I think it's really cool. But also, it is a little bit stressful because if people don't like the level, it's gonna ultimately, like, fall on my shoulders that they don't like it. So, that might suck. We'll see. Fuck opinions. The one thing, okay, I understand that mindset, but I think that it depends whose opinion we're fucking. Because, like, I think if it's a random dude who, like, has no list points and is, like, nowhere near the skill level to be playing top levels and they're giving opinions on, like, a level's quality, they should not be talking. I think that's ridiculous. But if it's, like, other top players are not liking the level, then the level's probably bad. I guess my best example for that is, like, Wavix saying Avernus is a bad level, and that had such a bad stigma around Avernus. But, like, it's low-key pretty fun. I like Avernus a lot. What? How did I just die there, bro? Okay. Wait, that's actually pretty good. I passed the hard click and then I sold. Unfortunate, but I'll take that. I will take that. That's like more representative of where I am right now, I think. W knew best. I'm surprised I passed that gap first try. That's kind of funny. Actually, that has been getting, like, surprisingly consistent, though. Like, you would... At first glance, like, this does not look like it would be consistent at all, but you'd be surprised. I don't know why I always go way too high there. What the freak is that wave gap? It's like the best wave gap ever. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, this wave gap got the creator seal of approval, okay? Therefore, it is staying. This is like the best thing ever. Okay, wait. Now I suck at it. The duality of spooked. Okay. Honestly, I think at this point I've played so much of the first half of the level today that if I keep going, I'm only going to get worse. So I kind of want to just focus on the second half now. Like, I achieved pretty much everything I was hoping to do today regarding the first half. I got a new best, and I did the start of the drop to this part. So, like, I'm happy. I think my next goal is to do this to 100, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do this today. This is like a harder run. I'm going to have to buff this cube copter a little bit. It's like, you mostly just pass it. Like, I kind of nerfed it too much, probably. Also, weirdly enough, I don't really get nerves on this level. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's a verification, it just feels different in my head. Like, there's less on the line than if it's a rated level. So I think that's also making me play a little bit better than I would if this was just like a regular rated level. Secret verifier buff. Rafflecopter? Dude. Rafflecopter's like the best level ever. I don't even know if this works anymore. I made this before there was like CBF and GD. This is like my best level. I say that about like every other level I made though. Okay, I can't do this part. Oh no, I don't have... Okay. So I suck. Anyway, yeah, this level has like W gameplay, bro. I love this. This is the stupidest level I've made. Hold up. Also, for anyone wondering, this level, like, this is impossibly hard. Like, if I actually beat this in its current state, it would probably be like at least top 5 challenge list. Okay, wait, that's not how you do that. This is like the hardest click ever, bro. Because you cannot see. Okay, you're not supposed to be a robot there. Wait. Bro, how do I keep becoming a spider? Wait. Guys, this is way more important than Sanguine. But, oh no, I'm actually the worst. How? No way. There's no way I keep getting a spider. Okay, so I might be spider disabled. This doesn't look like Sanguine. No, it got like a deco update. This is what it looks like now. Dude, I was cooking with this gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. I was cooking. Like, you've never seen gameplay like this on a level before. And it's click sync too. Anyway, we're gonna leave Rafflecopter alone for now. I think I made that level over the span of like 2 days and an all-nighter. It was like a legendary moment in my life. I wouldn't be surprised if like some divine entity possessed me during that time period and just like used me as a conduit to forge Rafflecopter into existence. Wait, I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Hang on. Do you just die if you buffer here? I gotta get back to this wave. Oh, wait. Duh. Of course you die there. There's a saw. Okay, I might be, like, going insane. What's up, Will Awesome Boy? Okay, honestly, I think the biggest roadblock between me and doing this run to 100 is going to be this wave, so I might just play this for a sec, just to see if I can do it. Okay, never mind, it's the world's easiest wave. I actually died there. That's unfortunate. This isn't usually a place I die. I usually just, like, bullshit my way through that gap. It's kind of weird, though, because I was struggling with this a lot this morning. This wave specifically. And now it's just kind of whatever. I might have to buff it, low-key. Low-key, high-key, low-key. I might need to buff it. Did I just place... No. Wait. Oh, okay, wait. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. Level ruined. I moved it down. Like 1 pico step, whatever that is. Okay, that plays exactly the same. Okay, wait. How close can I make it before it just, like, stops being consistent? Okay, so I'm the worst player ever. So I'm the worst player ever. I need to drop this game, bro. There's no way. It's not that bad. How did I get this verification? Basically, one day I was just chilling. I was heading to school, and then, like, a messenger pigeon dropped a bottle on my car. And I opened the bottle, and it said, "Yo, Spook, do you want to verify yourself?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." So I sent a message over back to the messenger pigeon, and now I have it. I'm locked in the wave. It's just like I can't do the ending for some reason. Yeah, I need to like come up with another story every single time someone asks. Just test how creative I can get. Okay. Well, there's like an offset chance I could just do this run if I just grinded right now. I want to at least see if I can just get to the wave. I might just start dying to the ship though, because, I don't know, the ship is low-key a little bit difficult. Yeah, specifically that click. Like, I never know when to start clicking. Or when to hold. This part isn't that bad, though. Okay, I got it. Keep doing that. Unfortunate. How long have I been playing this game? Since the birth of Christ, I think. Oh, no. Since he was crucified. My bad. Sorry, I get the dates mixed up sometimes. It comes with age. Okay, I think I just suck. There's not really any other explanation to that death. You Christ? No. I just knew a guy who knew a guy. It's like actually the last spike of the wave, bro. Come on. There's no way, bro. It's okay, I would have died here anyway. Oh, wait. That's weird. I didn't know you could die like that. Hang on. Wait. What are you hitting? Did that guy just, like, predict the run? That's awesome. Wait, how did I... Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. Dude, I'm mind blocked on this last click. Oh my god, I actually can't do it. Okay, wait. I kind of want to make that hitbox different. I feel like if you're... It should just be like this if you're gonna die like that. But... At that point, what's even the point of the spike being here? I might as well just not have the spikes. I don't know why you would have the ramp and the spike. And then I just have to buff this a little bit. I think that's like what it was. Okay. Do I play anything else except GD? Not really. I mean, like, I'll play random Roblox games and like some like random modded stuff sometimes. I don't really play Terraria or anything like that though. Every now and then I'll pick up like a random roguelite, play that a little bit. I think the game I've played the most outside of GD is like Binding of Isaac, though. I love that game. That's like my favorite non-GD game, probably. It also has like some of the most replay value of any like roguelite. Or roguelike, I don't remember. I mix those two up. Not Minecraft or anything? No, not really. I never really got big into Minecraft. Actually, no, I did a little bit, because in like 2020, I played Hypixel Skyblock for a little bit, but that's the most I've gotten into Minecraft. I'm not that big into Minecraft. Every now and then, though, I'll do like a modded playthrough or something. Like, I'm not a noob, I know how to play Minecraft. But I'm just not like that big into it. It's one of those just games that you play out of like a phase. Same thing for like Terraria. You're 2 marks off getting all the normal character marks. That's good shit, dude. It's such a satisfying way of progression, because like it just directly improves your runs as well. My one shtick with it is that I think the loss is a little bit annoying to unlock in Isaac. It's kind of just tedious having to find the right conditions. I mean, they made it easier, but even now it's like, when I was playing it on my Switch in like 2022-ish, I was like grinding to find the loss to get the unlock. Like, I don't remember what it is. You need like a trinket or something. I just couldn't find it. I ever play War Thunder? I don't think so, but my stepbrother used to play it. That's the game with like all the like planes and stuff, right? The only thing I know about that is that like they have like leaked documents that they base the models on or some shit. Like it's crazy. It's really funny though. Cannot do this last click, dude. Oh my god. I just need to like practice this click, bro, I swear. I need like an audio cue. Okay, wait, I might have it down. I kinda have it down. Until I go back a single start pause, and now I don't have it down. I swear that's how it always goes. I have to play I'm missing out. I don't know. I'm not big into like PvP games. My issue is if I get into a PvP game, it will like raise my blood pressure, dude. I get way too into those. Like I'll get really mad at those games. It genuinely, like, I swear it like doubles my cortisol levels just playing those games. I'm just like too competitive when it comes to those. So, where's my audio cue? Because that was way off. Fortnite gets you so mad. Wait, actually, okay, I guess the one crazy, like, the craziest thing I've done in terms of, like, average like games that people have played is that I've literally only played Fortnite once, and it was because like my friend forced me to at like a I just like went over to his house and he forced me to. We didn't even like play a game. I was just like in the sandbox or something. I don't know. You put like push camp dad, dude. It's crazy that like even as someone who like doesn't play Fortnite or like watch any of the content, I still know about Bush Camp Dad. He's just notorious, bro. He's got legacy. I just cannot do this clip, dude. Okay, I honestly might. I don't know if this is just me sucking right now. If this is just me having a skill issue, I'll rebuff this, like, when I get good at it again, but I think this might just be, like, a really annoying click right now, so I'm just gonna nerf it. So I don't play PvP. Yeah, I don't play a lot of games that are just, like, competitive. This stressed me out too much. Okay, I don't know why I released so early. Okay, yeah, this feels better. You're from Gio's channel. Good luck. Thank you. Dude, WGO. That was like, I didn't tell them to shout me out or anything. That was just them doing that. That was very kind of them. I won't be playing versus in GD. Honestly, probably not. Because, like, I feel like if I did, I would just end up, like, folding under pressure. And play, like, 10 times worse. I feel like I would not be good at versus. Especially against people around my skill level. Like, I think 9 out of 10 times I would lose against people around my skill level. Do I love conical depression? Oh, that's a good question. I thought it was alright. I don't love it. I think it's kind of annoying sometimes just because all the hard stuff is at the front. So it's like, you just pass that and it's like RNG if you beat the level. I don't think it's a bad level though, it's kind of fun. It kind of hurts your eyes if you like stare at it too much though, like it taints your vision. I might end stream pretty soon if I like, I don't even know. I think my hand's just getting kind of tired. I still got like 15 to 30 minutes. Just like a heads up though. This has been a good stream though. I did the main run I wanted to do and then I got 34 from 0. And then I almost did this run. If I do this run, I'll have the level in 3 runs, which is really nice. I said I play Roblox. What games? Honestly, I don't stick to any specific games. I do what most people do, which is, well, not most people, but I imagine there's a large audience of people who do this as well. I look at the random Roblox games that are like horror games, and I just play those with my friends. That's like the most fun thing you can do, I swear. There's so many good, like, random Roblox games that are just, like, the most entertaining horror game you've ever played, I swear. There's a lot of slop, too, though, so it's like, you have to have a very refined palate to find the good ones. You have tons of clips of you and your friends playing the most bullshit games ever on Roblox. I know, it's just the like best platform to find random games to play with friends. That's like the best purpose I could find for it. There's also a lot of just good like they don't even have to be horror games. There's really good party games on Roblox that you can just play with friends. Like I literally put a clip of it in the last video I uploaded, but like one of those party games, it was just like the physics engine started freaking out and like my character started spinning and I was like flying away, bro. It was so funny. Like I swear some of my hardest laughs have been to just the ridiculousness of like random Roblox games. Okay, wait, I just need to like practice this part. What time is it for you? It is 6:04 p.m. Oh damn, you're in India. Bro, shout out India. W India, bro. Is India the most populated country now? It's up there. Down at the ship. Okay, I got it. You think it's China? I don't know. I swear I heard something about like India passing them or passing someone. What country? Okay, I'm just gonna look it up. What country has the largest population? Yeah, it is India. 1.4 billion. Yeah, they passed China recently. That's what it was. So yeah, India does have the biggest population. Just barely. It's like only a little bit above China. We gotta lock in. I'm definitely playing worse right now. My hand's just more tired after a long session. This level is worse than Nullscapes? No. In terms of gameplay, this level is definitely more fun, but it's hard to compare any level to Nullscapes just because Nullscapes is like difficult, or it's bad just because it's difficult. Like there's not much to enjoy when you're just dying every 2 seconds. That's why fundamentally Nullscapes just isn't meant to be enjoyed. It is a very satisfying level to pull off though. Like doing runs on Nullscapes is honestly super. I don't know if it's fun, but it's very satisfying. But yeah, this level's definitely better gameplay than Nullscapes, just because it's easier. Do I hate the gameplay? No, I like the gameplay. I've been able to make like sufficient changes to make it enjoyable. You're able to have a level that has gameplay that looks bad but still be fun. That's like the whole aim of the level. I keep dying there, bro. It's crazy how many attempts you can farm in it. Yeah, no, this level, it does rack up attempts pretty quick. Like, in the week and a half or so that I spent playing this level before I started streaming it, just to, like, get the gist of it, make gameplay changes, all that. Oh, wait, no, you're talking about nullscapes. Yeah, that level's very attempt grinding, too. I was talking about this level. This level is attempt grinding. But yeah, nullscapes does rack up attempts quick. I was gonna say that, this level's kind of attempt grindy. Because, like, I didn't even realize it, but I'd spent like 20,000 attempts in like a week and a half just making balance changes and all that. Maybe that's just because I'm verifying now. It probably isn't that attempt grinding if you're just playing it. It's pretty linear progression-wise. How many attempts do I have on this? Okay. Okay, of course it's 6-7. W67. W67. Okay. I don't know why I'm in the editor. I don't want to change anything. You gotta go in 2 minutes, one on me on Roblox? No. Sorry. I try to, like, just not add people on Roblox. I try to, like, keep most of my stuff private outside of GD. I'm not, like, a very social person, honestly, so. Thank you for the $2.19, Luke Carroll. Shout out, bro. Didn't even leave a message. It's just aura farming on us. W, Luke Carroll. I don't even know why I'm playing this part. I zoned out and I'm just here. I don't know how I got here. I just need to play this part. What is gonna be placed on the demon list? If you're asking for the difficulty of this level, I left a pinned comment, but if you're asking like what levels are currently pending to get rated on the demon list, which is a completely different question, I think Ashley Wave Trials, I don't know anything else. Yes, I've tried all the fruits. I love that guy. Base after base? That got rated? Wait. I did not know this. Oh my god, it did. Oh. I don't know how to feel about that. Ugh. Ugh. I'm not an Akuna-kun fan, I'm not gonna lie. Not a big fan. Not after Boo Boo Wamba. Like, to me, a lot of Akunakun levels, they just come off as, like, trying too hard to be quirky. Like, they don't feel genuine, you know, if that makes sense. Like, they're trying too hard to be special, which kind of takes away from the charm of, like, a naturally interesting level, I guess. But maybe that's just, like, an illusion that I'm coming up with, and that's just how Akunakun makes levels, and it's completely natural to them. That's completely a possibility. In which case, Akunakun is just built different. And I mean, all the more respect to them. Akunakun makes the best levels, but they're too gimmicky to be hard, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like they'd be better if they were easier. Alright, you're just being... I don't know why you're trying to, like, dox the level creator. That's just kind of weird. I'm just gonna give you a little timeout. Just don't do that. That's like that's just weird, man. There's no reason to be doing all that. W burp. YouTube chat might be worst chat ever. Yeah, I mean, well, sometimes. There's a lot of chill people in here too, though. If I get a new bus in the stream, you would donate $500. Well, I'm not playing from zero for the rest of today. So, sorry. No $500 for me. I keep dying at like this exact spike, I feel like. I low-key might have a ship skill issue. This ship isn't even like that hard. I just kind of suck right now. I keep dying at the click consistency. W click consistency. You don't know what to go for after Wasseretta. Hang on. Let me see where Wasseretta is on the demon list. It's in the legacy list, I think. Wasseretta 278. Okay, wait, what's around it? Cybernetic Crescent. I don't know. I mean, if you like memory, I would do like Requiem or something. Oh, Knights of Thunder's a good level. That's like a step up. Requiem DX or Tartar. Okay, I don't know about Tartarus. That's like... This is like recommendations of Doom and Despair. I would never recommend Tartarus as like a new hardest. That's such a bad level. Okay, Acheron. So we're just trolling. We're just trolling. You're going for like the Space UK pipeline. Like, oh yeah, just jump from Wasseretta to like the Golden. Yeah, just do nullscapes, man. It's like if I can do it, you can do it. This is a goofball. Okay. I actually suck at this ship right now. Okay, wait. I just kind of want to move back because like I'm not really doing much from that start pause right now. I'm gonna low-key just stream until I hit the 2-hour mark, so it's like 6 minutes from now. Cause like I'm not really doing much right now. I'm just kind of falling off. But this was a W stream. I made a lot of progress. Is the hardest part the beginning of Atomic Cannon? I low-key have no idea. Toomle probably knows the answer to that. Last ball carry? Damn. Dude, I'm scared of any level that has hard ball gameplay. Like, that is my worst game mode. Banshee top 1. Honestly, in its current state, I have no clue. Thinking Space 2 is really hard. It would be difficult for Banshee to be top 1. I'll stick to Illinois. I am in Illinois. Although I'm probably going to end up moving for college, so probably not for long. Okay, so how did I do that? I just missed, bro. I clicked too early. Wait, that's actually awesome. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna end there. I don't want to drag this out. Like, I'm not playing great right now. That was a W stream. You're gonna head out? Okay, well, good timing. Okay, that was honestly like, that was a pretty good stream. I got like my main goal, which was to do the start of the drop to 58, which was like a 40%-ish run. So that was really good. And then getting a new best from 0, even though it's like a 1% new best. Or no, I don't know. Was it? It was like a few percent maybe. But that was a W stream. I got pretty much all the progress I wanted to get. So hopefully next stream I'll be able to do 58 to 100. That's what I was trying to do just now. I think it's 58. I don't know. I still don't know the percentages. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream now. W stream. All right, bye bye.